Wagwan, wagwan. Oi, wagwan, people. How are we? It has been a while. LR. It has been a few hours. I haven't posted anything or so, but I haven't had much to say. So now I feel like I have something to say or to just like release off my chest. Uh, how they call it? Yesterday. It's yesterday now. On Monday, I I came in contact with the man that brought me to Sweden as my father. You could say my adoptive father. Paul is his name. I have not spoken to him in uh, also 9 years. Uh, 8 to 9 years now. I haven't spoken to him in a very, very long time. But I spoke to him yesterday, or yesterday, because it's Tuesday now. You can say it's after it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went to bed. I slept like from 6 o'clock, 6 something. So I'm an early bird. Very early, but I know I'm gonna go back to sleep later on. But yeah, like I said, I spoke to Paul. I don't know. I used to call him Dad, but now I feel like also he does not. Also, it's not like he doesn't deserve, but no. Also, yeah, like he's not really my father, and I don't feel like he deserves to be called my dad. Also, our relationship, it hasn't always been the greatest, but it has also never been like bad in that way that like, if I'm to be honest, when I was younger, I felt more safe with him. Like, I felt like he had my back, or like he was protecting me from my mom, my adoptive mother, you can say also, because it felt like she took out her frustration on me, and he took out his frustration on her in a way. So our relationship hasn't been like the best. It was a time I really, also I had hate for him, like I did, because of the way he was treating her, and a lot of things and ways that was going on in the house. And he felt like he was not really being a man, like being the father. He also he not like the father he's supposed to be, but like the father that he could be. Like he was still like, or how should I say, he was still a boy but wanting to become a man. And it was the same with the wife, my mom, stepmom, or adoptive mother, however you want to put it. But like she did not know how to be a mother. It's like they had kids in a very young age, but did not know how to raise kids or be responsible for children. They just had kids because they could have kids. And yeah, they did the same mistakes their parent did. And it just made us, I did not have that love for him. Like, no, I did not. I was scared of him. I was scared of him, I was scared of her. But it's like when we newly came to Sweden, because we came with him, me, Elizabeth, and Paul. We came together. And yeah, when we newly came, like a few days, and I could see the relationship because Elizabeth, it was her mother, and Paul was together with Evelyn. So it's like I felt like they were a family, and I was like the extra. And I was in my room just crying and thinking about my parents. And then Paul came inside the room, and he saw me crying. He was asking me what happened, and I told him. I told him I was thinking of my parents. I miss them. And then he took his phone. He started asking me some questions he started asking me questions in my mother tongue. It was Timni. Yeah, I was speaking Timni at that time. So he was asking me like about my parents, and then he recorded it. And right as we were finishing, Evelyn also came into the room, and she was asking what was going on, and Paul told her, and she said that I should, because when we came, I was calling them both auntie and uncle, and she said I should call her mom, that she was going to be my mother from now on. And the same for Paul also. He said that I should call him dad, that he was going to be my father. It was sad. It was very touching. I believed them. A part of me believed them, and it was a part that did not. Even though I called them mom and dad, but they never felt like mom and dad. They did not. They did not even know how to be a mom and dad. No, they did not. I think they did the best they could. Or they did what they know. But they did not do their best. They did not. No. They did not have their priorities straight. It was like more money. They were hungry for money. Money to have, like this song, you ain't not born meet money. And you say you want be somebody, you know, easy. That's like it. They wanted to be someone at any cost. Like, that's how I feel. And yeah, they wanted it, but they forgot they had kids to look after, kids to take care of. So they left the responsibility on me. In that way, I felt like I couldn't really say to him everything that I wanted to, but I believe he got the hint, because I did not call him dad. I call him by his name, Paul. So that was the first, and I wasn't scared of doing it. And it was a time he could call me. I was scared. I did not pick up. I did not want to talk to him. I was scared of him. It's not like he hurt me, but he hurt her in a way. Also, he hurt his ex-wife in a very bad way, and we saw it, and also like we were more close to her, and the way she would talk about him, just made us more, or made me more like scared, afraid of him. I did not want to have any relationship. But now it's like I'm getting older, and I feel like he could help me locate my parent, or like get information about my parents if he wanted to help me. uh, I've asked anyways, asked for his help, and if he helps me, I will be grateful. If not, I'll be okay, definitely. But he was the one that brought me here. He went and took me where they left me. But uh, it was nice talking to him. He has started his own family again. He's married again, and I hope he treat this wife better than he treated this other, the first one. And I hope he's a better father now to his children, because however it is, they need their father. They do. This world, it's a very complicated world. It is. Well, I don't know if he knew, like, if he knew that I was not, cause he told me whilst we were talking and I was asking my questions, he said immigration from Sweden here called him, and they were asking about me, and I was like, huh? Immigration called you asking about me? And yeah, but we couldn't get into it more, and then the phone hung up. My credit finished. I went buy new credit. I called, and yeah, it was saying they called and they were asking about me, like I think like how I came and stuff like that. I don't really remember, because it was like he started talking, and then I told him I called immigration because I wanted information like how I came and everything. But they said I had to like order in the papers, because since I had became a Swedish citizen, they could no longer like access the files just like that. I have to order them. So I ordered the files, but when it came to the post office, they said I had to pay. I had to pay to get the papers out, and quite frankly, those times I did not have that money. Like I just lost my job, bills were piling up. I did not have that money, so I just left it at the post office, and maybe they sent it back, or the post office kept it. Yeah, but he said the immigration called him and was asking about me and stuff. I was like, huh? That does not make any sense. Why would the immigration call and be asking about me? Like when they have what they also technically they brought us here. So it's like they should know everything they need to know about me, like, but I have a feeling it's something else, this program, because quite frankly, all the people that I came with, the children, all like my age mate that we came, they look like, I don't, it feels like no one is really honest about the things they do also. But if I'm to be honest to say what I see, Like most of them have been turned into prostitutes, or like, yeah, really low key prostitutes, but they don't admit it, they don't say it. It's just like, but you can see the action, the behavior. So it's like, it's making me feel, did they bring me here, me and my younger ones? Like, did they bring us here for prostitution? Is that it? But it's like, they could not silence me anymore. Maybe that's why I can talk, but those, my the ones that I came with, they cannot talk. They are still silenced. They are still being silenced. I really don't know, but I feel like that's what's going on. That's what it is. And even my cousins that my sister made me came with, she's not my sister, but I know her as a sister, so I'm gonna address her the way I know her. But yeah, like the girls that she made me come with, even them also, like the way they behave, the way they act now, you can see like they have gotten into something else. Also, they have become prostitute. That's like how I feel. That's how I see things also. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is. Because it's like, I believe we should have a choice. We shouldn't be so how you say it, soul a dream, that when you come here, your dreams are going to be possible. You have the opportunity to becoming anything you want. So the opportunity to becoming anything you want, anything you dream, but it seems like to become anything you want, anything you dreamed of, you have to sell something, you have to give something away, you have to like, you have to do a lot. You have to do a lot of things you don't want to do, like a lot of things that put you down as a person and make you don't even want to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes. Like there was times when I was young, when we were living in Sundsvall, I could not even look at myself in the mirror, because it was like I was feeling, I was like taking on their energy. My mother, or how do I call her, my adoptive mother, she was like in a way connecting me to her. I was feeling her self-esteem while she was getting mine. And it was time I could not look at myself. I felt, it felt disgusting. And I was probably like 14, 13, 14 at that time. And it's like, you don't really understand things, but it's crazy. It's a lot of things going on that I can't really put my hands around, but this place is not a good place. It's not a good place like for people like me. No, it's not. It's like if you have soul in your soul and you don't feel anything, then you can live here in peace. But if you still have a heart and your heart is still beating, you cannot live in a place like this. No, you cannot. You cannot. This is not it. And I just want like the people that have done this, you know, they pretend as if they're helping while they're destroying. It will come a time, but a lot of you guys already you have started paying, but it's gonna come a time where exactly what you did to us is going to be done to you. It's going to be done to your children. I tell you now, teach your children humbleness. Teach them humbleness and honesty, because and respect. That is what's going to save them when the time comes. If they don't know, if they do not have those things, they will be used and killed. They will be used and killed.